All right. Give them some flames, I would think, for the starter. I'm going to talk about being a critical moment. That fire burning to the north and to the west up there by Malibu Canyon Road could be a concern. But, yeah, and then we can come back down to those homes you talked about, and you were just looking at that they were saving. And satellite. It's sort of a critical moment right now. I know. Yeah. Critical moment right now. All right. Well, we're at a critical moment right now. For the most part, we have not seen a large wind event over this fire since I've been over it since 2 o'clock, and that has saved homes. But this portion of the fire right here is critical. This is now burning to the west side of Malibu Canyon Road, and if it does burn further to the west, on the other side of Pepperdine, there's a lot of homes in there, and that could be a big deal. Now, we understand the tankers are spooling up at Fox Field. They should be here as soon as we have more daylight. This is an area right down here on Carbon Canyon they've been trying to save, and they have. For the most part, we've been looking, and we have not found a home that has been lost. They made drop after drop after drop with 8 helicopters on the fire line all night long, and that's a big difference compared to what we had, say, 7, 8 years ago when we didn't have helicopters that could drop at night. We didn't have the big Chinooks that could drop 3,000 gallons all at once, and that has saved a lot of homes. But I want to give you a bit of a wide shot here and give you a little perspective. Now, you can tell, for the most part, the wind is calm. The way you can tell that is the plume of smoke is going straight up. If it was blowing from the north to the south or the northeast to the southwest, like a big Santa Ana, it'd be going towards PCH, and that would be completely covered. But it can change at any moment, and that is the key. So right now they're trying to surround it. The tankers will really help as far as that is concerned. Once they get the tankers in here, they'll be able to put a line of check or retardant around the fire and stop it from creeping further to the north and to the east, which is really a big concern. Let's go to the satellite view real quick, and we can see what lays in there underneath all that smoke. We did have a report that a couple of homes right off of Sarah may have been lost, but we weren't able to find them yet, so that is good news. So right now, looking around, we're seeing more daylight. We're going to get a better look at exactly what is burned. That up on top of your screen, that's where PCH, the fire I know. Why don't we go south one more time before we leave? And let's see if we can't see any homes that burned in there, Marcel. Creeping. It's a creeper. That's what happened, baby. Can you see into like where Sarah Road is? Maybe we lost any homes down there or anywhere on this ridge line? It's too smoky now, huh? Yeah. Too smoky. Yeah. All right, did they hear you? Take your chains off. That's a container you're talking about? We really tried. We can't see in there. Yeah, that's right in there. We just looked in there a minute ago. No, we haven't been able to find one yet. But a lot of it is obscured by smoke. That's Sarah Road right in there, Michelle, but it's just too smoky. Uh-huh. The one and the two? Michelle, let me know when they're up. All right, one last time, then we have to break for fuel, whatever you want to do. All right, are we doing an aerial shot only here, or am I doing a talker? All right. And when I'm talking, we'll have both pictures up, mine and Gabe's. Can you ask Gabe, ask them what they're shooting? No, Marcel asked him. Are they shooting the north side? They're on the same side as us? Let's go further north then, so I'll have a little different perspective. You can start right down there on the left, though. Not too far. They're right in here. And then I'll tell you when to go. What are those? Is that Carmen Mesa? And then when you do it, go left first, and I want to show PCH. Yeah, I believe we have a shot up right now, if I'm not mistaken, from both of our helicopters, from our helicopter and from our newscopter. That's Carbon Beach Terrace, that road right there. That's a home that we watched almost all morning long. They were able to save it. On the left side of your screen, we're panning to the south. There is PCH. Now, of course, the fire at this point in time did not jump PCH. It did further north. We want to open up out of the shot and sort of give you a satellite view because it really shows you where the fire is burning and what is threatened. On the north side of your screen, that's up in some mountainous terrain. They're really worried about stopping the fire from spreading further to the north, and they've done that. It's a smoke event now. Can we go to the satellite, Marcel? If possible, because it's really going to show us where Malibu Canyon Road is, where PCH is, and that area right in there. That is going to be, I believe, the Sierra Retreat area, and that area certainly has been threatened. We may have lost a couple of homes there. Malibu Canyon Road, that is shut down. It will be for some time. There's Pepperdine up on the right side of your screen, and the fire did jump Malibu Canyon Road to the west side. There's some concern about that. But I want to come back out to this shot now and just give you a wide shot and show you everything on our live picture here, and it's a smoke event right now for the most part. We don't see a lot of wind. You see most of that smoke going straight up. It's obscuring. The smoke is obscuring our ability to see some of those homes that they may have lost. But we do know that the tankers are spooling up out of Fox Field. We think they're going to be here soon, and they're going to lay a line on the northern edge, which is to the top of your screen, and on the eastern edge, which is on the bottom of your screen. Right along this entire area, they're going to drop Phos-Chek, and that is going to be huge because when a fire hits the Phos-Chek, there's no place for it to go. But the helicopters have been key. They've had as many as 8 out here. 2 of the Chinooks, the Colson Chinooks, that drop up to 3,000 gallons per drop, and that has definitely saved a lot of homes. So what we're seeing is encouraging because we don't see those high winds. If we had the type of winds we had during the mountain fire on November 7th, we would be losing a lot of homes. There's no question about that. This has not turned out to be a huge wind event, at least over the fire since I have been here. The wind has been relatively calm, but certainly it's so dry. We've talked about that. It's a terrain-driven fire, but there's a lot of resources in here, and with the tankers en route, I think if we don't have a big shift in the wind, if we stay with what we have right now, you see all the structure protection in place along some of these houses. houses that are sparsely populated up here on the roads in the Santa Monica Mountains in Malibu. But if we don't have a big shift in the wind, I think they're going to be able to make some progress. And we certainly think that is going to take place as soon as the tankers get here. And we think that's going to be soon. Put somebody's going turbulent. I know. Oh yeah, we're leaving. We're going to get fuel. Sorry they didn't tell you.